welcome back to our channel. As you can see, I'm not alone. I'm with my friend Sunday and we are in the city of Calabar. Of course, he's from Cross River State and he's based in Calabar. I don't want to say born and bred in Calabar, but I don't know if you were born here. You were born in Calabar? Okay, Income. So he's going to be taking us around Calabar. So this is not going to be the usual drive that we know in Calabar. So he's going to be taking us around, telling us about the areas he thinks, if you are coming for the first time, area you should stay, in regards to light, in regards to safety, telling us the prices of houses within some of these areas we will be driving through, and general knowledge of Calabar because he knows the town more than me. So you guys should see his face very well. So he's not that's going to be giving you guys all of those details. So mine is just to drive and have an interaction with him while we go around the town. So what's the name of this junction?
Okay, this is a Turbo runabout.
Okay, this is a Turbo runabout.
Turbo runabout.
Okay, so to our right it's airport now.
Yeah, airport.
Okay.
Along IBB Road.
And the Turbo is still close to
It's
Unica.
close to Unica and Teaching
Okay.
Hospital, General Hospital.
But the area seems to be very busy during the day. Is that how it is at night?
Well, we have residential areas here nonetheless because of the student population. Okay. So it's busy during the day, but it's not like this at night. Reason is because the teaching hospital is there. You have patients load flowing in there. You have the students also going to school. You have the general hospital. So this is what is basically responsible for the flow of traffic during the day. But at night, it's not so. So you can have a smooth drive at night, in the evenings like this. But during morning hours or rush hours, you find traffic in these places.
All right. That's good. But the area looks busy because I know that from there you can easily connect what's it called? Your state university.
Yes. Crutech, Cross River State.
Yeah, Cross River State University.
Yeah, that one is in Calabar South.
Okay, so we are currently entering Marian, right?
Marian, yes.
Okay. So we are just yeah, I know the first time I came to Calabar, that was the name I had on Google Map. So
Ndidem is a title.
Okay, so I think it's one of the most popular roads in this town. Yeah. I think Mariam is very, very, very popular in Calabar. I think outside of this Mariam road, I don't think I know any more on that road. That was the honest truth.
After if it's runabout, you have Parliamentary.
Yeah, I think okay. I also hear of Parliamentary.
You now have MCC. MCC is from Mobile to Akainfa.
Okay, then Highway, of course. So I think it's one, to me, it's the most popular road. The reason why we also agree with the fact that it's the most popular, most of the seated hangar spots are situated along this route, except there are new places where you have hangar spots in Calabar that I'm not aware of. But then I know that this road is one road that is busy, and that very famous junction we have in front. Is it that junction?
Okay,
Atekon. I always forget the name of that junction. So it's usually very busy, almost I would say 24 hours activities till dawn. I don't know about that part of town, but till dawn. So, but just to digress a little while we drive through Mariam, I see that the roads in Calabar, they are improving. I think the roads are improving. Not much potholes again. Since I came, I've been enjoying some smooth ride around the town, and lots of the connecting roads also I observed that they've been fixed. So is it that will you rate the state governor as one who is already giving you guys some green light?
Yeah, our governor is giving to a lot of work. He's giving to a lot of work in the town. There's this slogan he uses, back to something like back to south, something like that. So he believes that he can restore the integrity of Cross River State to what it used to be. And you see all these roads within his first 3 months in office, that was when he gave the contractors to fix all of these roads.
So we are still driving along Mariam Road. I think we'll get a bit into this what's it called, to our right now, to our left rather.
FCC.
No, this whole area, what is it called?
State housing.
State housing.
State housing.
Yeah, I saw that there are a lot of roads in state housing that is even confusing to ride, so we might just have a little bit. But let's get to end of Mariam, connect parliamentary, return back, look at state housing together. Probably we'll bring the video to our end at state housing. If time permits, before I leave Calabar, we might do a drive around Calabar South just to have a view of what Calabar South. I've done the video some time ago, some years back, and we even went inside the school and all of that. So, but it's been a very long time I did a video on Calabar South, so we might also visit there. So good to know that they've done some good job with the roads. But then that brings me again to the issue of street light. The last time I visited, I think the street lights were working perfectly well, especially around this Mariam. But if you drive to Merisleso and take a turn as if you are going to Unica, the street lights are not working when I visited the last time at night. So are the street lights in major areas working in Calabar?
Yeah, the street lights in major areas are working and fully functional.
Okay.
But I know, I think sometimes when you drive maybe along Maria here, for instance, and you don't see them powered up, maybe they're having some technical issues at the back end.
Well, if you look at this, the light, so going straight now is parliamentary.
That's parliamentary.
Okay, so let's get into parliamentary now. What's the name of this roundabout?
Fiete roundabout.
It is a Fiete roundabout. Okay. When I came, okay, now see the difference. You saw that one, they had an attachment to it, but these ones here now at this parliamentary now, there's no attachment. So I think those ones are solar powered. These are not solar powered. So I think that is the reason, because it was one of my trips when I came, I observed that they were working on those other ones. They are attaching that stuff to them so they could be solar powered. So I think a lot of states have adopted the solar power system, because nobody going to be buying fuel to power, buying diesel to power street lights anymore. So I think it's something that but the area you stay, are the street lights working on that route?
Currently, no, they are not. They are not working, because we initially had solar powered lights, but over time I think they died off. So we don't have street lights around
Your area is Akaifa.
Yes, Akaifa.
Okay. Well, that's good. So guys, if you are still watching and you enjoy content like this, do well to click the subscribe button, turn on notification bell so you can be part of our big family. For returning subscribers, as always, thank you so much. If you've ever visited Calabar before and you know some of these areas we are mentioning, you can do well to rep in the comment section. And if you are from Cross River State, also do well to rep and tell us where you are from. You can check our video catalog. We have quite a number of videos regarding Cross River State in general, so maybe you might see your community there. So but beyond that, we will bring you guys updates also. He will be telling us about the various prices of houses across different areas, so stay tuned to watch till we get to that point. So guys, we want to get into their state housing, and like I said earlier, I often mistake it for GRA. But do you guys have a GRA?
Yeah, well, state housing is a GRA. We have federal housing, it's also a GRA. We have a Corinum 1 and 2. Those areas serve as GRAs, government residential areas. And then Satellite Town is also one of those kind of places.
Okay.
Yeah, we have dense population in these areas.
Okay, that's fine. One observation I just made in this my visit now to Calabar is that they have lots of old houses in Calabar. You know, I have not paid attention to it before, but driving across the street, especially driving around this your state housing, and even in some other areas we are coming from, what is it called? That after Merisleso, where they sell electronics and co.
Yeah, Target.
Yes. Are we going left or going right?
Let's go this way.
Okay, so lots of these things. Citaro, this was the very first hotel I stayed in Calabar, the very first time I visited Calabar. So lots of old houses are in Calabar. It's just an observation I made. But that is aside, we understand it's an old city. So tell us, where do we have the cheapest rents in Calabar? like you said, this area, we know they have the cheapest rent in Calabar. If you go to that area to rent a 2-bedroom flat, this is the value you get it.
Okay, because of the hiking, everything in the country, if you want the cheapest house, let's go to that one. Yeah. The cheapest house will be in areas that are not accessible, because the self-con in Calabar municipality also goes for the same price even in Calabar South. Okay,
Continue.
So it goes for the same price.
What?
Same price, a self-con.
Okay.
The self-con goes for the same price. Before now, you could see self-cons for even as low as 80, but it's not possible anymore. Even 120, even with your 150, you'll be begging.
So you mean if you see a self-con in this environment we are now for 150,
just keep your 200.
200, the same amount you will get it in Calabar South.
Same amount.
So that means, are you saying that there is seriously no price variation when it comes to price of house across different areas in Calabar?
There's no price variation. This is because the agents, all of them work together, and they make sure that nobody is offering their houses for cheaper than the other person is offering. So you get houses.
So okay, if that is what it is, I think I'll prefer to go and rent a 2-bedroom in this kind of environment than to go to Calabar South to rent a 2-bedroom.
Exactly.
If I'm going to get them for the same amount. Okay, like how much is a 2-bedroom apartment?
Okay, a 2-bedroom apartment, let's just say from the range of 320 to 380, or even some places like in Akaifa now, you get a 2-bedroom apartment for 400.
You guys are balling in Calabar, I must say.
Even here in State Housing too, if you find any, it's 400.
But then again, the houses are old. But 400 to be in a major city area, I think is very good though. No, for real, I think it's a very, very good price. Very, very good price. Well,
we still think it's expensive.
No, it's not. I think it's a very good price to stay in this kind of environment, though their houses are looking very old. I think the new houses now even coming up around when you are going towards your Akaifa highway houses. I think that's your new houses are coming up now. And it's the same amount in that side. But the only challenge I have a friend who stayed around that side who I went to visit one time. The roads are very bad, connecting most of those nooks. So they are very, very bad. So I think that is where I have a challenge with that area. But these state housing axes, the roads are very good. Okay, what about the light situation in the town?
Okay, light situation. Well, our power holding company, they are trying. They are doing their best. The best part of town that has good light, I think this state housing is one of them. State housing, because of the presence of some notable figures who stay around, there's always almost uninterrupted light. They have light. State housing is one of those places. Etagbo, also because of the student population, they have at least more than 12 hours of light in 24 hours. In Akaifa, the light is rationed between Timber Market and the rest of Akaifa, in that during weekdays Timber Market has the light from that is highway back. So Timber Market has the light from let's say from Tuesday, like it is like from yesterday. So they have light till Friday. They'll take it, give Akaifa for the rest of the weekend till Monday, or take it that Tuesday. So that kind of rationing, you find a lot of that happening in Calabar lately. But we still believe that power holding can do better or do more by, allowing the light to stay uninterrupted as it has always been, without rationing it.
Okay, so this is the highway, right?
Yeah.
So generally you are saying light situation is good.
Yeah, it's good.
And you guys use prepaid in Calabar?
Prepaid meters.
So guys, you heard it for yourself from somebody who is a resident in the city. So if you intend to migrate to Calabar, at least you have a bit of information to guide you. Rent is literally same everywhere, but where you get the good houses tend to have bad road, but if you get get a house around the state housing axis, you get a good road, but the house might be old. So those are just some of the
You can't have it all.
So, but generally, so I think if you are planning to relocate, Calabar is a cool city. I love the fact that it's very green. You know, it's a cool city to stay. So, but I'm happy with the fact that the road situation is better. It's better than what it used to be. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this ride. We do appreciate you. Share your opinion with us in the comment section. Let us know what you think about Calabar in the comment section. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.